All right, I'll do it. I got asked enough times by this, and I do think this is a fun enough topic or an interesting topic that's at the very least stirred up discussions on people. And by the way, I didn't predict fully this exact thing would happen, but I predicted close to this thing would happen. So jumping in here, I do want to talk about if Gotham Knights basically unveiled their release date or something with their release with their basically their Christmas post on Twitter. Okay, now again, going backwards a few days ago, or maybe like before Christmas, I had talked about, what is the plan for Gotham Knights, and I actually mentioned, do they do a Christmas post? Do they tweet out something saying, wishing somebody, people a Merry Christmas on Twitter? And I said you could obviously schedule that. You don't need somebody working on that day. Obviously, they're away from the office right now, and they did it. And not only did they do it, but they really stirred up discussion overall. So what they had here is the Flying Graysons, the circus act, okay? And they have 2 dates. Now, technically, it's more than 2 dates, but people are kind of ignoring that. Tuesday, July 16th through Sunday, July 21st. So those are the dates. Now, here's the tough thing, okay? And I said this when it first came up because people asked me, like, dear Jesus. And I mean, I reacted to it. I was like, wow, this is something. Here's the deal. This is the date set in the fictional world for them, okay, in terms of this Flying Grayson Circus act, okay? July 16th is actually a Friday. July 21st is actually a Wednesday, at least this upcoming year. And that's really what you need to know. So, okay, remember, games release on Tuesdays and Fridays. It's becoming more and more common for games to release on Fridays. I wouldn't throw out, like a game like Hitman 3 actually does release on a Wednesday. It comes out this upcoming January 20th, so it comes out just in a few weeks, and it comes out for some reason on a Wednesday. We've had other games have that kind of situation before. Some games have come out Thursdays. Depends. Like PlayStation 5, because of the day it came out, the console came out, a lot of games that week were scattered everywhere, okay? So I'm not saying a game on a Wednesday is impossible, because again, Hitman 3 literally is doing it in like 3 weeks from now. But again, like the dates don't, it says on the thing, Tuesday, July 16th through Sunday, July 21st, and that is not the date on the real calendar, okay, going forward. So it is tough to say, like, did they do something there? So really, what did they do? Well, what have I seen online? Well, number one, people are saying, okay, well, did they just do the release date for the game? No. I mean, could it be July 16th, again being a Friday? I guess it's possible. I never really expected this game in July. That was not, we talked about different months. We talked about February, March, April. We've talked about June being one. We talked about, like, the fall, if it were to be pushed, right? Or if Hogwarts Legacy doesn't come out in the fall, maybe that gets pushed to 2022. Maybe this game comes out, like, in October or November. But we've never really thrown out July, although July is, like, I'm not saying it can't be July, right? Ghost of Tsushima did July this past year. Lots of games have come out in the summer just over this past year, and it's worked out really, really well for them, okay? So you have that. I guess it could potentially do that. I don't think the 21st is one. Now, I see some people out there, and this is what is really confusing to me, and this is kind of what I want to address, like, I was going to say right away, but we're like 3 minutes in, so it's not right away, but people were saying, like, well, maybe it's something where that's the date for, like, their next trailer, and the other date is for, like, the release date announcement. What a stupid way to do it if that's the case. So I would first say that if you think that, I'm not on your side with that. I don't think that's even remotely close to the case. I could be wrong, and I have been wrong, and I'm sure many people would say I've been wrong in the comments, right? But just from what, I don't know, like, being part of the gaming industry or, like, watching the gaming industry, what example can you think of a game 7 months before, because that's where we're at, we're 7 months before July here, announcing on a poster in a Christmas post that the game's next trailer is going to be on one of those 2 days, and the other day they'll give us something else. Like, why? And so what you're telling me is there's not going to be anything in terms of gameplay, in terms of a new trailer in general, in terms of literally anything about this game. There's not going to be anything until July. That's what you're telling me. So when I see those and I don't actually see, like, people saying it, although there were people that wrote those articles. But when I see articles saying that, it's like the most cringeworthy thing I think possible. I grind my teeth for that, because it's like, I can't even believe people think that's a remote possibility to happen. So I don't think that. So if you want to say it's a release date, at least that makes a little bit of sense, right? Because it's just, I don't know, one of them is a Friday. Why not shoot for it? But to say like that's going to be an announcement for or that's going to be like the trailer date, I think they're going to randomly drop the trailer. That's honestly, I've been saying that for a while. I mean, whether it's like a Game Informer thing where they do a cover for it and they show gameplay and trailers throughout the month, or it's on IGN, or whether they just drop it themselves, or whether it's at a Sony State of Play or anything like that, it's just going to be dropped. You know what I mean? There's not going to be like, okay, 3 months, 2 days, and 15 minutes from now, we're going to show the trailer. It's like, why would they do something like that? So, Merry Christmas to them. I'm happy that they acknowledged us on Christmas. They've been silent for a little while, right? They still didn't do the fan art for Red Hood, right? I was waiting for it. We made the video talking about it, that was going to come next. They still haven't done it yet. So it looks like they're still waiting, or maybe they're running out of things to say or do on social media, so they're kind of extending it out there. They did post some different stuff on social media over the last couple weeks, though. So I still think they're around. I don't want to recap too much of what I said in the past. Good thoughts from people, okay? There's not much more to say. I think that it's clever. I think that if they are doing it in this poster, that would be cool. The thing that's annoying is this. I'll end it with this. The thing that's annoying is, like, they know that people were going to do this, and there's just no need. Like, it's kind of teasing I think, in a negative way. Because, like, those 2 dates are most likely going to come and go, and nothing's going to happen. Or the game will have already been out I would say half the people that are interested in this game think the game is coming out before July. I think that's fair, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking that. So, like, and the other half probably thinks it's probably the fall of 2021, right? Nobody thinks it's coming out on these 2 days, the day before this post happened. So, like, to put this post out here, so it says Christmas in Gotham is something else. # Gotham Knights. Happy holidays from Warner Bros. Games Montreal. And then they have why you need the poster front and center? Why couldn't you have shown, why didn't you show anything else? You had to put those dates there, and at this point of the game, people are going to take those dates and run with them. And I mean, I guess you could say that's what I'm doing, and that's fine. You could say that, but I don't know. It's not necessary, because I think it's just going to get people all out of shape. And it's like, well, number one, I don't think the release date is that date, and number two, if they're saying like that date's going to be something, why would you announce that 7 months before that happens? Because, by the way, if you haven't learned anything in 2020, nothing is set in stone. Things get moved all the time. So say July 16th is a planned date for them to do something. Who's to say that day doesn't get moved? And why can't it get moved? We don't know what's going to happen in this second half of the winter, right? In fact, the winter kind of just started technically, right? So we don't know what's going to happen. So it's funny. It's them doing their usual shenanigans. I guess that's okay. Keeps people interested. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that these dates mean anything? Do you think they were just doing it just to do it? I'm sure that's hopefully what people are going to say in the comments. Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos come up. And if you guys want to join our Discord server, I haven't pushed that in a little while. If you guys want to join our Discord server, link for it is in the description below. Lots of really amazing people over there. Would love to have you guys there. People that are willing to talk about pretty much anything, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next video.